Good evening, it's nice to be with you. A mum's spoken of how panicked and frightened she was after learning she could no longer have a home birth on the NHS. Bethany was 38 weeks pregnant when she was given the news that most home births in Gloucestershire were being suspended. She decided to have her baby at home anyway. Beth Cruz reports.
A healthy baby boy, weighing 10 pounds and 7 ounces. Loxley was born at home. Mum of 3, Bethany, had a home birth planned after a traumatic experience with her firstborn. But at 38 weeks pregnant, after her birthing pool arrived, was told she couldn't have one.
It was like having the rug pulled from underneath my feet. It was really, really scary. It was really, really stressful because towards the end of pregnancy anyway, it's very, very stressful. It just caused me a lot of panic and what to do. I was told, well, Stroud's a good alternative, and I felt that that's not really sort of validating my feelings.
She decided to free birth, supported by her doula, someone employed to offer guidance to women during labour.
I made the arrangements with Kit to be there for me, to be present and to help me, because this was going to be classed as a free birth, because I was told that the midwives would not be attending. It was a big decision, but again, we felt that that was the right decision for us.
Home births account for just 2% of births in Gloucestershire. They were suspended in November for at least 6 months over concerns around midwives' working hours. It comes after the government announced a review of maternity care at the worst performing services in the country, and Gloucestershire was one of them. Emma's a doula. She's part of a collective calling on the trust to reverse its decision.
Some mums have decided not to have any more children because of the way that the maternity services are at the moment. Gloucestershire maternity services are in an absolute crisis under the surface. The midwives on the ground are doing their absolute best, and we've got so much respect for what they are doing, but they are not operating in a system that supports them.
The Trust declined an interview with us, but said in a statement, "The safety of mothers and babies is our top priority, and when concerns are raised, we must take action to ensure the best possible care. We're committed to bringing the service back after a full review." The Trust says it continues to contact women and families who have told them they plan to give birth at home while the service is being reviewed. Beth Cruz, BBC Points West, Gloucestershire.
Kat Cottrell is a private midwife who supports mums in Gloucestershire, among other places, and she's with me now. Hello. Kat, what are your thoughts about the suspension of home births?
I think it's a much bigger picture than people are stating. It's a human rights issue more than anything. By suspending a home birth service, they're taking away a right for women to choose where they want to birth, which not only just affects that birth, it affects their future, it affects their family.
But you've got to put safety first, haven't you?
You have got to put safety first, and they keep harping on about safety, but it has so much context to that. So if we talk about safety within a hospital setting, they have to have enough staff. I totally get it. It's like going to war. All your staff has to go to the front line. For maternity services at this moment in time, that's the obstetric-led unit. But for mums who don't want to birth in an obstetric-led unit, it's a safety issue for them because they end up having a cascade of interventions that they wouldn't probably have if they were birthing in the environment that they felt safe in, i.e. home.
What do you feel, though, about women having a baby without any medical help there at all, perhaps with a doula?
So that's called free birthing, and that's a right to choose. It used to be illegal, it's not anymore, and it shouldn't be illegal. I'm for it. I can't support women doing it because as a midwife we have a duty of care, but that just proves, the fact that free birthing is up on the rise, that just proves how important it is for women to have a choice to birth at home. Things do go wrong, and without having medical care there, then yes, issues can arise. But what I will say is women who are choosing to free birth are so researched, they're so well educated, they don't make that decision lightly.
But if you're high risk, then you do need a consultant, don't you, on call?
That's what the guidance is. Not necessarily if a woman chooses not to. The guidance is if you're high risk to birth in an obstetric-led unit, you can still birth at home because it's choice, and that's what they're taking away from them.
Why are maternity services in such a mess, do you think?
Toxic culture, 100%. I have students contacting me who no longer want to be in training anymore. People are not actually wanting to train as midwives because of all the bad press and the environment that they're going into. It's a much bigger picture. Like all my best friends still work in the NHS. I worked there for 15 years and they're leaving in their throes because of the environment.
All right, thanks very much indeed for coming in.
No problem, thanks for having me.
Thank you. A former soldier from Wiltshire who